Begin a journey of empowerment as you uncover the 7 foundational traits that will strengthen your character and earn you admiration. As we embark on this path of transformation, consider each step a leap towards greatness. Before we delve into these enduring attributes, let's solidify our bond. If you're not yet part of our circle, press that subscribe button and become a member of our circle of innovators. In unity, we shall delve into the core of an alluring personality, one that echoes far beyond mere words. Are you prepared to ascend? Let's kindle the flame of your innate abilities. Hit subscribe and witness your evolution unfold. Assertiveness stands as the first pillar in the edifice of a commanding personality. It's a vital communicative force that shapes how you interact with the world and perceive yourself. Here's the essence of assertiveness and its role in cultivating respect and bolstering self-belief. Assertiveness equips you with the clarity to articulate your thoughts, emotions, and necessities in a straightforward manner, fostering improved comprehension and collaboration from your peers. Exhibiting assertiveness demonstrates a reverence for your viewpoints and a readiness to defend them, establishing you as a person of conviction and confidence. It's about presenting your stance while honoring the viewpoints and rights of others, creating an equilibrium that encourages mutual respect and minimizes discord. Practicing assertiveness is an affirmation of your self-worth and potential, enhancing your self-esteem and confidence. Assertiveness empowers you to establish personal boundaries and gracefully decline requests, averting the bitterness and sense of exploitation that often follows passivity. It bestows upon you the reins of your existence, instilling a sense of empowerment and the prospect of enacting positive transformations. Communication rooted in assertiveness is lucid and considerate, increasing the likelihood that your voice will be acknowledged and comprehended. Integrating assertiveness into your daily exchanges can enrich your connections, alleviate stress, and fortify your self-assurance. As a skill that matures with practice, it's a pursuit that promises substantial rewards for your personal and professional growth. Module 2: The Power of I Statements. Employing I statements is a dignified and potent method to share your thoughts and emotions. Below is a guide on crafting I statements to convey your message with assertiveness and respect. Begin by acknowledging your emotions. Consider saying, "I experience." Identify the particular action that impacts you, avoiding assigning blame. You could express, "I get uneasy when." Discuss the effect of the action on you. It's helpful to phrase it as, "I become tense because." Express your needs or preferences clearly. You might state, "I require a moment to reflect when." Below are varied I statement examples applicable to numerous scenarios. I am troubled when meetings do not commence punctually as it throws off my agenda. I would value it if we could ensure a timely start. I am elated when we engage in teamwork because it instills a sense of worth and inclusion in me. I am swamped when confronted with an excess of tasks simultaneously. It's essential for me to sort my tasks to handle my workload efficiently. I get distressed amid excessive noise while concentrating on work. Is it possible to locate a more serene environment for me to concentrate? The essence of utilizing I statements lies in sharing your perspective without eliciting defensiveness in others. It revolves around owning your emotions and fostering a dialogue that's candid and constructive. Section 3: Mastering the Art of Declining. Mastering the art of saying no is a vital component of self-care and establishing boundaries. Follow these guidelines to enhance this ability. Acknowledge your entitlement to put your needs first and understand that declining is part of healthy self-maintenance. Pause to evaluate the request. Ask yourself if it resonates with your principles, objectives, and schedule. If it doesn't, feel free to say no. Deliver your verdict with clarity. Opt for direct yet courteous language. You might say, "Thank you for considering me, however, I'm unable to take on this responsibility at the moment." When feasible, propose an alternative that suits you better. This demonstrates your cooperative spirit, albeit on different terms. As with any ability, the ease of refusal grows with practice. Begin with minor denials and gradually approach larger ones. If needed, offer a brief explanation, but refrain from excessive justification, as it may invite further debate and persuasion. Be firm in your decision. If pressed, reassert your position as often as necessary. Bear in mind, the act of saying no empowers you to make decisions that serve your well-being, reflecting self-regard and inner fortitude. It's not about negativity or selfishness, it's about integrity and self-preservation. Segment 4. The essence of communicative clarity. Clear communication is the cornerstone of nurturing positive interactions and bonds. Here are some strategies for articulating your thoughts transparently and directly while avoiding offense or feeling offended. Listen intently to the other individual's words. This not only demonstrates regard, but also aids in grasping their viewpoint prior to your reply. As previously discussed, utilizing I statements can effectively communicate your emotions without attributing fault, thus diminishing the chance of offending. Your nonverbal cues, such as gestures, vocal tone, and facial expressions, carry significant meaning. Ensure they are in harmony with your verbal messages to prevent misinterpretations. Steer clear of definitive words like always or never, which can incite. Choose language that reflects the complexity and variability of situations. Should emotions begin to surface, pause for a deep breath to maintain composure. This will aid in clearer thinking and more effective communication. For mutual comprehension, echo what has been communicated to you and seek clarification on any ambiguous aspects. Embrace differing viewpoints. If mutual agreement is elusive, accept the divergence with respect and continue forward. Attempt to understand the other person's perspective. This empathy can guide your responses to be more considerate of their emotions. If the dialogue takes an offensive turn, establish your boundaries with calmness and propose a postponement of the conversation if needed. Post-discussion, solicit feedback regarding how your message was perceived. This insight can inform adjustments to your communicative style for future interactions. Incorporating these methods into your communicative repertoire empowers you to deliver your message with confidence and courtesy, thus cultivating an atmosphere conducive to open dialogue. Unit 5. Navigating emotional currents for assertive dialogue. Effective management of emotions is pivotal for assertive dialogue, which involves articulating your ideas, sentiments, and necessities in a manner that's transparent, direct, and considerate. Here are several tactics to steer and temper emotions for assertive exchanges. Allocate time to introspect on your emotions and their origins. This awareness can curb the dominance of emotions. Construct your dialogue based on personal experiences and emotions, rather than assigning motives or culpability to others. Be observant of the other individual's verbal and nonverbal communication. This enables a more deliberate and less impulsive response. Inhale deeply and allow a momentary pause prior to replying. This aids in sustaining composure and clarity of thought. Be cognizant of your boundaries and articulate them. This averts feelings of bitterness or overload. Foresee dialogues that may require assertiveness and rehearse your approach. Post-assertive exchanges, seek critique on how you communicate. This feedback is instrumental for ongoing refinement. Concentrate on favorable results and uphold a constructive mindset, particularly during tough conversations. Maintain respect and esteem towards others, irrespective of the intensity of emotions. This cultivates a dialogue that's more transparent and sincere. Keep in mind, assertiveness isn't synonymous with the absence of intense emotions. Rather, it's about choosing a mode of expression that honors both you and your counterparts. With practice, these methods can bolster your communicative prowess and mitigate the adverse effects of emotions on your interactions. Topic 6. Establishing boundaries for balance and respect. Establishing well-defined personal and professional boundaries is essential for preserving a balanced lifestyle and fostering respect in all forms of relationships. Follow these steps to identify and articulate your boundaries. Contemplate your core values and priorities to discern your comfort levels and limits. This may encompass aspects like your time availability, workload capacity, personal space, and moral guidelines. Once your boundaries are clear to you, convey them to others assertively and transparently. For instance, you might say, post 6 p.m., I am unavailable for work-related calls, or I prefer our conversations to remain centered on professional subjects. Upholding your boundaries consistently is crucial. Inconsistencies can lead to confusion regarding what you find acceptable. Be ready to decline requests that infringe upon your boundaries with respect and firmness. A concise, "I am unable to undertake that task," will suffice. You may encounter individuals who challenge or disregard your boundaries. In such cases, be prepared to reaffirm them and consider additional measures to safeguard your well-being if necessary. As you expect your own boundaries to be honored, reciprocate by respecting others' limits. This promotes a culture of mutual respect. It's natural for your boundaries to evolve, hence, periodically reassess them and communicate any adjustments to those involved. Setting boundaries is a testament to self-care and the cultivation of healthy, respectful connections. It involves self-recognition, transparent dialogue, and the bravery to advocate for your personal needs. Strand 7. Embracing feedback for personal and communicative advancement. Effectively embracing feedback is pivotal for personal enhancement and the mastery of assertive communication. Consider these strategies to remain receptive to both commendations and critiques. Gratitude for feedback. Express appreciation for any feedback received, positive or negative. A heartfelt, "I value your feedback," underscores your receptiveness. Adopt a learner's perspective. Treat feedback as a conduit for growth and self-betterment, not as a critique of your character. Contemplate the feedback. Allocate time for introspection on the feedback provided. Evaluate its congruence with your self-view and the lessons it imparts. Should the feedback be ambiguous, proactively seek clarity by requesting concrete instances or advice for enhancement. Formulate a response strategy. Chart out actionable measures in response to the feedback. This may entail crafting new objectives or modifying your operational methods. Regulate emotional responses. Experiencing defensiveness or discomfort upon receiving critical feedback is a common human reaction. Strive for a composed and professional demeanor in your response. Post-implementation of feedback-driven changes, reconnect with the feedback giver. This gesture affirms your dedication to perpetual growth. Promote a transparent and progressive environment by sharing how the feedback has informed your evolution. This fosters a supportive atmosphere conducive to open dialogue and collective growth. Bear in mind, feedback serves not solely as a spotlight on areas needing enhancement, but also as an affirmation of your existing strengths. An open and proactive stance towards feedback is a testament to your commitment to self-refinement and adept communication. Behold the 7 essential virtues that sculpt a distinguished persona, one that not only rises with dignity, but also commands the genuine respect it merits. Bear in mind, respect is a testament to the steadfastness of your character, the transparency of your beliefs, and the empathy of your actions. Should this message strike a chord, if you sense the beginnings of an inner metamorphosis, then let this not be the conclusion. Engage with us, spread this knowledge broadly, and let us cultivate a fellowship that elevates, enables, and esteems. Gratitude for your attention, and heed this. The path to self-betterment is perpetual, yet each stride forward is a stride towards a more esteemed and commanding presence. Until our paths cross again, persist in your growth, continue in your endeavors, and let your essence illuminate the cosmos.